Det här är 20 gånger som domaren förstör i NHL. Domaren får fan inte förstöra. Kom igen nu, ryck upp er. Hur har de förstört då? Och det där såg vi ganska nyligen. Och då fick jag förklara till er. Shoutout till er som skriver i kommentarerna. Ni är fan bäst. Självklart så blir inte det målet godkänt. Man får den rakt i mackan och sen går den in. Sjukt. Nej. Det där är... Vad gör domaren? Det där är jättedåligt. Så man står och sover. Aj. Det kanske inte så, men domaren tog ut armen i ansiktet på honom. Tok offside, men domaren säger ingenting. What? Tok offside, va? Ja, men det där kan inte ha godkänt.
Somehow, the ref ruined the game even worse. Because at number 16, Carey Price gave up a goal after the most obvious goalie interference ever.
Jaha. Och så... Nej. Hur kan de godkänna de här målen? Här, han åker... Alltså, tar ju... Ni ser ju. Och så godkänner de det.
Number 15, the Zebras were blind because
Redigering.
Eck was penalized after getting assaulted.
Eriksson Ek där, så får han klubban i... Han svänger runt och... Aj.
The stripes we're seeing out there.
Så båda åkte ut.
The ref abused his power because Tim Peel didn't just mess up the game. He questioned the integrity of every whistleblower in the league.
Great chance. Saros makes the save on the other side.
It wasn't much, but I wanted to get a penalty against Nashville early.
Dude was rigging the match, so he was fired immediately.
What? Det är tydliga bevis.
And when he got called out, he didn't even deny it.
I'm thinking it was a bad call, but I wanted to get one early against Nashville in case we didn't have an opportunity to get a penalty against them the rest of the game.
Men varför då?
And I was embarrassed by the call, and my verbiage just came out wrong. And
I mean,
so the game ends, and we go to nobody says anything. The Nashville wins the game.
But Tim Peel is known for clowning around.
Nej.
For number 12, he laid Ryan Warsofsky out cold.
Oj, jävlar. Det är klart det där kan hända, men det ser sjukt ut.
That had Warsofsky out for 8 weeks.
Nej, han blev skadad i 8 veckor.
Stanley Cup chances stolen. Look, during the 2017 playoffs, the Predators trailed 3-2 in the series, so they needed every point they could get. And after the puck squeezed by the goalie, an early whistle detonated their season. Puck stays in. Forsberg with a shot.
Nej, han blåser att målvakten har den. Det har han ju inte. Den ligger ju fritt. Fy fan.
So we're taking things to a whole new level. And first, the Islanders and Panthers were battling it in the first round of the playoffs when the refs missed the most obvious call.
Det är en tripping och en till.
Panthers hit the ice. Still no call.
Säg inte att Islanders gjorde mål nu. Jo. Nej, vad fan, det är helt sjukt. Helt sjukt. Stanley Cup-finalen 2019 det här då. Oj! Och så blir det mål nu då. Nej. Det där skulle ha varit utvisning. What the fuck?
But look, for number 8, a series of overturned calls started a riot. See, it all started with a goalie interference that was highly questionable.
Okej, vill de ha målvaktsinterference här? Okej, han är ju inne i... Okej. Och det stör väl målvakten, eller?
After video review, the call on the ice is confirmed. We have a good goal.
Nej!
Hey, that could have gone either way. But this next one
Nej,
was
han
a
gjorde
lot more
bort
clear. The goalie accidentally
sig.
got rocked outside of the crease and blew the roof off.
Oj! What? Och vad han lägger sig, men ändå. Han får en... Va?
That's 2 goals wiped off the board, so New Jersey was fuming. And on the next goal, even though the ref called the right kicking penalty, the fans had enough.
Men vadå, i samma match?
Bit of debris was a hat, but now it's just getting out of control.
Ja, fansen har tappat det alltså.
And even Lindy Ruff is trying to quell the mass.
Kastar in alla... fy fan. Massa burkar med öl och grejer och
Whatever they could
drickor.
find, it got launched onto the ice. But at number 7, the stakes
Okej,
were
nummer
even
7.
higher because it was the 2019 Western Conference Finals
Oj.
between the Sharks and Blues. OT, next goal wins.
Nej,
San Jose
nästa mål
literally handed
vinner.
themselves the game-winning goal.
Får man passa med handen sådär?
Is close, and there's Meyer with his right hand.
Ja,
Puts it across.
det är snyggt.
Luckily, St. Louis didn't let the heartbreak get to them and dominated the rest of the series. But at number 6,
Okej,
the refs
St. Louis vann
watched
alltså,
an inspiring effort. See, the Vancouver Canucks
den
were
stora
trying
matchen.
to avoid getting swept in the 2013 playoffs when the last bit of momentum they had was crushed. Now the game was tied 3-3 in overtime.
Bara massa
Danielson
övertid-grejer,
hit
fan.
goals. Out of nowhere, Kennel
Hoppa!
Oh, he's shaken up. Wow.
Det var huvudet först rätt in i sargen, du.
One of the softest overtime penalty calls in playoff history.
Okej,
Number
du tycker
5,
att han
one of
lägger
the
sig för
most
enkelt, okej.
gut-wrenching moments ever. See, it was Game 7 between the Red Wings and Blackhawks, and Chicago scored a goal that ended the series.
Uff.
The United Center exploded. Players
vad är
were
det som var fel här då?
until the refs came in and killed the vibe.
Nej!
Watch the right part of your screen. Stephen Walkham right there. That's the call. Great pickup by our crew.
See, a scuffle broke out just seconds before the puck went into the back of the net, but it had nothing to do with the entire
Nej.
play. That ref is really lucky Chicago clutched it in OT. But at
What
number
the
4,
fuck?
they robbed the Flames of a Stanley Cup. See, in
Nej.
Game 6 of the finals, the Flames just needed one
Slutspel.
win to take a sip
Slutspels,
from the cup. And with just under 7 minutes left in the third, Martin Gelinas was about to make history as the
Slutspelsfel.
puck
Fan.
inched past the goal line.
Vad händer? Vad händer? Åh! Nu då? Nej, vadå, var pucken över?
The refs, they missed it. No
Ja,
whistle,
det gick
no
ju jättesnabbt
review,
det där.
no goal, and play continued like nothing ever happened.
What?
Instead of hoisting the cup that night, the Flames watched in horror as Tampa Bay forced overtime and won
Nej,
the game.
men då kan inte
Add insult to
Flamesen,
robbery,
då kan inte de ha
the
sett
Game
att den var
7
över heller.
and stole the Stanley Cup right out of
Fy
Calgary's
fan.
hands. Now for number 3, what
Nummer
took
3
that
nu då.
one missed call led to one of the most iconic
Äldre.
moments in NHL history. See, in Game 6 of the 1993 Campbell Conference, with the series 3-2 in favor of Toronto over the Kings, the great one Wayne Gretzky took a shot, then deliberately clipped Leafs captain Doug Gilmour in the face.
Han sköt han rakt i ansiktet alltså. Där. Okej, men vad menar du nu då?
He drew blood, a clear high-sticking infraction that under
var det
1993
hög
rules warranted a
klubba var det?
5-minute major penalty and a game misconduct. However, referee Kerry Fraser didn't see the incident.
Nej.
Consulting with his linesman, chose not to call the penalty. Moments later, Gretzky remained on the
Nej,
ice.
han skulle varit
Fighting game
utvisad
7.
egentligen.
This controversial non-call has been a topic of debate for decades.
What was the response of Kerry Fraser and his crew to the non-call on Gretzky's clip of Doug Gilmour?
Just so that the people are aware, in our end of the business, we say to our guys, we don't want marginal penalties, we don't want fouls unless you're certain.
No.
This particular case, there was 2 or 3 elements come into play. Was it a follow-through? Was the puck bouncing? Elements of doubt, and when they're not 100% certain, it's pretty tough to put anybody in any penalty box and not be sure. And then if we took that and we flipped it in reverse, and just to say, had the officials called it, we're all experts, we play back the tape, myself included.
Okej, nu ser vi här
Look
då.
at the tape and say the
Skott.
puck did it, and not to be right,
Där
and not to
var
be
klubban.
sure. So our
Rakt
message
upp.
to our people is, if you're absolutely certain it's a penalty, it's a stick-related foul, put the guy in the box.
But at number 2,
Det är så jävla
one call
intränat det där
changed the
svaret.
entire NHL, 'cause it was
Oj.
Game 6 of the
Stanley Cup-finalen 99.
Stanley Cup final. The Dallas Stars and Buffalo Sabres were in triple overtime, with the next goal deciding everything. And then Brent Hull buried the dagger.
Vad händer? Pucken ligger löst. Pucken går in och... Vad vill de då? Vad vill de då?
The Stars went crazy, The confetti fell, and the Stanley Cup was theirs. There was one
Vad
problem.
hände?
It shouldn't have even counted. See, back in '99, the NHL had a strict crease rule. If a player's skate was in the blue paint before the puck, no goal. And if you freeze the moment
Nej.
his skate is clearly in the crease. Sabre fans lost their minds.
Aj.
The rule had been enforced all season. Now it seemed like they just wanted the whole thing to end. But for the number one spot on our list, we have the most hated ref in NHL history. See, Stéphane Reagerar had a history of holding grudges and making calls purely off of emotion. I mean, this guy
Nej, han låter känslorna ta över ibland vid domslut. Där då, vad hände? Vad hände? Fick han klubban eller? Han blev inte tacklad. Och nu blir han sur säkert. Nej, han fick klubban.
But he took his issues out with Andrew Burrows in the game. See, before Reagerar ref the Canucks game, he claimed Alex Burrows dragged his name in the dirt. And before the game started, Reagerar skated up to him and straight up warned him that he was going to make his life a living hell.
Nej.
But Burrows wasn't going to let this dude ruin his groove and knocked 2 through the net. Now Burrows was shining, but Reagerar wasn't going to let him off the hook. So he hit Burrows with penalties that had nothing to do with the play.
Men fy fan, han får inte döma något mer efter det där. Fy fan.
Now the first 2 penalties were controversial. The last one had everyone thinking something was up.
Burrows takes on 2 predators. Hamhuis shovels the
Men vadå?
forward, but it's held in by Salo. Now Burrows pulled down by Hamhuis, no call. And there is a
Och
call.
Burrows åker ut för det där.
Gonna get the penalty for retaliating. He was dumped by Hamhuis.
Nej, vad sjukt.
Reagerar officially took control of the game. And just when he thought the Canucks had the game in the bag,
Nej.
a power play that changed the game. And after
Såklart.
the final horn, Burrows did not hold back.
Making calls like that are making us look bad, and every 2 points are so important in this league. We just blew 2 points because of his officiating tonight.
Ja, verkligen.
Smith sent at me from sideways and said I saw the replay.
Det låter som att han nästan ska börja gråta när han sitter där på intervjun.
And you made me look bad, so I'm gonna get you back tonight. And he did.
Fy fan vad sjukt.
He wasn't letting anything slide. While Burrows got slapped with a $2,500 fine, Reagerar quietly disappeared from officiating a year later.
Okej, han slutade döma 1 år senare. Ja, tacka fan för det alltså. Fy fan hörni. Jag tycker det är skitkul att kolla på NHL-grejer. Hoppas ni också gör det. Framöver vill jag kolla på tuffa tacklingar och snygga mål. Ni kan väl skriva i kommentarerna om det låter bra, så kanske vi kan ta och göra det. Tack för att du kollade på videon i alla fall. Vi syns imorgon igen, för då kommer en till ny otrolig video.